Hey guys, Explore the Known here. Welcome to our second part of our factory removal of the stereo and our aftermarket install of the stereo. And we're about to install one of these beauties. This is actually one of my friend's stereos. I just borrowed it for illustration purpose. I'm not going to put this one. But to give you an example, we're going to install a single DYN stereo. So this is a single DYN stereo, and DYN is, I think it's pronounced DY, yeah, correct me otherwise. DYN is a German standard. I think it's like their Dutch institution für something. Anyway, one DYN is 50 millimeters of height here. So that is a single DYN stereo. And a double DIN stereo is then, double the length or the height, so 100 millimeters. And this kit that I'm about to use to install this stereo, it's compatible for both single DYN and double DYN stereos. So it doesn't matter what aftermarket stereo you have, it will fit. So yeah. So let's go over and check what you need to have in order to complete this quest. Alright, so this is what you need. This is a dash that I bought from a website. I will give you the link in the description below. And as I said before, it's compatible with both double DIN stereos or single DIN stereos. And as you can see, I'm using a single DIN stereo now, and the good thing is that then they send you a tray, so you don't get a empty hole here. So you get a useful tray instead. And the reason why I'm using a single DYN stereo and not a double DIN, well, I had this stereo at home and my factory head unit broke, or went down. So that's the reason, and I don't want to spend any money on a double DIN stereo, to be honest. Not right now. Yeah, anyway, this is very simple to install. I cheated some, this video wouldn't be like an hour long. So if you just put it on the side here, you see how it's done. So you just slide in two panels, side panels here, and one on the other side, and you bolt it up. Or you screw the slides into the stereo. And I haven't used any sufficient amount of screws here. This looks like shit, to be honest, but yeah, I did it quick just to show you guys. Yeah, and the tray, you just need to slide in the tray and it will automatically lock up with this little plastic clip here. Yeah, so that's it. But as you can see, we're missing some parts. So we need to transfer some old parts from our old dash into this dash. So, remember this beauty? This was our dash that we slaughtered in the latest episode. So we need to transfer this triangle, the warning triangle with the passenger warnings and your passenger seatbelts warnings, airbag warnings and seatbelt warnings. Yeah, and we need to transfer the air ducts. So let's do it. All right. One thing I forgot to mention is you need an ISO cablage or an ISO adapter. So this little adapter transforms the wiring harness from your car to a ISO adapter that will hook up with almost any aftermarket stereo. So you need an ISO as well. Yeah, and so this is how it will look like in the car. So your car wiring harness goes here into the adapter and onto the harness from the stereo, and boom, into the stereo. Easy enough? Yeah. So let's start by removing this panel on the front side. Here we go, and put the screws somewhere safe. And snap. It goes off. And then we can remove this flat wire harness as well. I don't know if you can see it, it's really tiny. So, all gone. And yeah, why not? Let's put it on right away, so we don't have any loose objects running in. And there's two kinds of clips here. So, and screw back the 3 screws. Oops. And the last screw. I'm just going to get a better position, so remember this is plastic, so it can be broken. There we go. Now let's fix or transfer the air ducts on the back side. You can see, hopefully you can see, here you can see a small clip. So just unhook it from the clip in each corner. I think it's 2 on the front and 2 on the back. And this can be tricky. And if you don't want to scratch the plastic, don't use a metal screwdriver. Use some kind of plastic or rubber. But this is not visible, so no one will be able to see the scratches. So I'm using a metal one. Come on. And as stated before, this is plastic and they tend to break, so try to be careful. So now the air ducts are removed. Let's transfer our old air ducts to our new dash. And yeah, this is a good way to remember what dash goes where, or sorry, what air duct goes where. But I think this is about right. No, it's not. There we go. Just push them in and make sure that all the clips lock up. And test it out as well. Yeah, up and down, sideways, side to side. And the last air duct. And test out that one as well. Side to side, up and down. Yeah. Now we only need to transfer the clips here. These clips to be exact. These are the clips that holds the dash in place. So the whole dash holds in place in the car by these 5 clips. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but I'm missing them for some reason. But we will do it anyway. And remember, this is plastics as well. They tend to break, so be careful. I just put 2 fingers and lift it up and then with a screwdriver I bend it up. So works fine. And a brief warning to you guys, I'm trying to quit smoke, so I'm a bit shaky. And you shouldn't do this while shaking, to be honest. You will hurt yourself. Ah, there we go. Last clip. Okay. It goes much faster to install the clips than to remove them. So just push them back in the same place, but on the new dash. This is the same place, right? Yeah. And I'm missing 2 clips, so I'm going to abort now and go fetch them. So yeah, see you in the car where we install this baby. So let's continue with our install now. So first thing first, plug in the cables, the ISO adapter, boom, into the stereo adapters. Ah, wrong side. There we go. And stash it in a bit. And pull up the antenna plug as well, so you have it ready. And push down the gear so you get more space to work on. And now we can just simply reconnect all the harnesses. So the trickiest harness I've ever met so far. Yeah. And the stereo harness, who's gotten a bit bigger now. Alright, and the antenna plug in the stereo. Ah, wrong side. There we go, all plugged in. And try to store away the cables in some good manner, so they don't get stuck when we put this baby in again. All right. So, and when you get the dash in place again, just push it in, and the clips on the back side of the dash will come in. So let's put back the interior as well. So let's go fetch some interior parts and put them in as well. Alright, I moved to the passenger side for this. It's much easier to do this from the passenger side. So let's check that we'll have all the clips for the interior trim here. Yeah, all clips is here. No, one is missing. Yeah, we will do it anyway. For best fit, all the clips should be there. So this will be a reverse process then. So start from the driver's side and move over to the passenger side, and make sure not to bend it too much, and check that it sits. Yeah, sits. And screw back the Phillips screw here in the corner that holds the dash. Yep. And then let's put back this trim panel as well, the last trim panel. And this can be tricky, to be honest, and I don't have a lot of light as well. Oops. Which way? All right. Okay. So this way. And the clip should go there and here. Yep. Here we go. And screw the last Phillips screw in place. There we go. And squeeze up the glove box again so it comes into place. Okay. It already was in place. All right. But then we're done. All right. So now we're pretty much done, I guess. This is a very cheap and fast operation if you have all the parts at home. So the ISO cablage is around I don't know, $30 maybe, or 20 euros, and the dash is around $80, so about 50 euros to be honest, or to be exact. But anyway, let's check it out and see how it looks. So that's your aftermarket stereo installation with a single DYN stereo. Yeah, so let's fire her up and see how it looks. Yeah, good enough. One thing that I'm not too pleased about is the alignment here. The alignment around the rest of the interior panel. The problem is I missed some clips, and I think that's the reason why the alignment isn't too perfect. So I don't blame the producers or the factory that made this product. I'm blaming myself because I yeah, somehow I got the clips to run away from me, so I missed some clips. But yeah, anyway, I'm more pleased than the factory one, especially since my factory stereo broke down, so yeah. Now I have volume again. Yay. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you liked these two parts, please subscribe and like it. And if you have any questions or comments, just drop them in the section below. Thank you. See ya, guys.